Away from that, now the police says it has arrested a 22-year-old member of a kidnap syndicate for abducting minors in Lafia, the Nasarawa state capital. The police also arrested a 9-man job racketeering gang for defrauding 20 job seekers and dispossessing them of their monies. Correspondent Godwin Agwam reports.
It's another round of victory for the Nigeria police in Nasarawa state, with more breakthroughs achieved in the fight against crime. Most prominent is the arrest of one member of a kidnap syndicate responsible for the abduction of minors. The suspect, who is 22 years old from Lafia town, and 2 other members of his gang, had earlier abducted one 8-year-old boy in Lafia. They requested for a sum of 300,000 naira as ransom from the victim's parents before his release. But they ran out of luck when they kidnapped a 5-year-old minor, and this suspect, who is a member of the syndicate, was arrested by the police. Efforts are on top gear to arrest other members who are at large.
Upon his arrest, the suspect confessed to be responsible for kidnapping one Musbao Farouk, 8 years old, where they collected the sum of 300,000 naira from the father as exhibit before releasing the child.
The suspect confessed to the crime.
Ka kidnapping waye?
Wani yaro ne muka yi mu biyu.
Ku biyu? Ina ɗayanka yake?
Ba same shi ba.
The police also arrested this 9-man job racketeering gang for defrauding 20 job seekers in Lafia. The suspects had allegedly asked the victims to pay sums ranging from 500,000 naira to 650,000 naira in order to travel abroad for a job opening. But the suspects were arrested after a complaint was lodged at the police station in Lafia.
I got a call from unknown number directly telling me, congratulations, I got a job in Quest International Company, that I should prepare myself any moment from now. They'll call me for interview. When I'm to come, I should come with my document and national ID card.
This get-rich-quick syndrome won't take us anywhere. It's taking us to doom. It is because of how desperate the youths are. That was why these people were, the victims were defrauded.
A total of 15 kidnappers, 2 armed robbers, 4 cultists, 9 other suspects have been arrested, while 4 firearms and ammunition were recovered. Godwin Agwam, TVC News, Lafia.
The Economic and Financial Crimes Commission Lagos Command says it has received a total of 1,388 petitions on investment and forex-related scams, involving the sums of more than 317 billion naira. The acting chairman Abductor says many of these cases are under investigation, while recoveries running into billions of naira and other currencies have been made. We have details in this report.
The EFCC says that in Lagos, all manners of economic and financial crimes, such as forex and investment scams, business email compromise, as well as land and property fraud, find the Economic Nerve Center of Nigeria environment a perfect location to incubate and bloom. This is why it commenced a workshop on economic and financial crimes reporting for journalists in 2022. Now in its 2nd edition, it is hoping to build more synergy and understanding with the media.
While the Commission's enforcement activities are directed at the perpetrators of these crimes, we are worried at the ease with which citizens fall prey to the wiles of the scammers. Their folly is energized by the desperation to get rich. Some of these crimes could be prevented if people have the right information. This is where your professionalism and collaboration are needed. We need the media to help in educating citizens to be circumspect in embracing investment opportunities, especially where the return on investment seems too good to be true.
Topics presented to the beneficiaries include understanding the new money laundering laws and new trends in cybercrimes.
Buying of a car, one car is one transaction. And whether you pay it 40 times, it's one transaction. Once it's above 5 million, at the end of that transaction, you are supposed to send your report that XYZ person bought this car from him for so amount of money. And you keep the record of that transaction.
The best password is a phrase or a sentence. So it is very difficult to actually hack your email, your password. What the bad guys will do is fish for your information, probably somewhere where you are putting that information, or somebody had called, which is which happens a lot. I say, okay, we'll send you an OTP. When we send it back to us. The moment you send that OTP, you are no longer in control.
It is hoped that with initiatives as this, more Nigerians will be mobilized to take full ownership of the fight against corruption. Kemi Foladiemo, TVC News, Lagos.